So a couple of parts turned up today. Two new drop links, Febby Bilstein ones. This the difference with this and the one for the R53. This end is the same on both, but this end is longer to get through the aluminium casting on the R56. So I decided it's so cheap, I'm going to fit new ones. It's pointless using new ones. So anyway, and these have been painted as well. And that arm's been painted, ready for the bush. So I've been running tonight, so I'd finished work. I had a couple of jobs on my way home. I finished late, and then I had to go for a run. I keep skipping my runs all the time lately on my biking, training, so I thought I gotta go. So I've been. So not much done in the Mini today, I'm afraid. But I did empty all the scrap cable out of my van. And these are the bushes I'm using. Powerflex, and that's the part number. PFR5-1104 BMW Mini Gen 1 rear trail arm front bush. So they go in there. Right, so I've pushed the new Polyflex push all again, and just going to put the Polyflex rubbers in now and bolt it onto the hub of the arm now. Oh. Right, got this off, cleaned it up a bit, but bloody hell was that tight. You can see now it goes in the nose end. So I'll put the other one back on the same way round. And the other one is there. So plan now, clean it a bit more, get the bush out, same as I did in the other one, and paint it. I can't paint the arm because that's the other arm, look, it's cleaned up, and I've cleaned the hub up, and I've cleaned up one of the calipers, and the disc is alright. I can't clean it properly because my drill is in work with the smaller wire wheel attachment, which is really handy for getting nooks and crannies of that. I'll bring it on with me tomorrow. I'm working out tomorrow morning, and I'll do the other one. And this is the spare. Okay, so the drop link is on there. The other side of that, I think, is it? I don't know. However, this is on. Bushes are in, look. It's tight, but it's not torqued yet. I'm pretty sure this gets cable tied onto there. Don't know if it's that bit or that bit. I'll have to have a look. These go on the shock. Or at least one of them goes on the shock. Shock will go on here. The boat has just been painted. Just waiting for that to dry now. And I can get it on. I've got bolts and stuff here. One of the things I've got is that. So that sits in there before the shock goes in there. Shock gets bolted through there. That's threaded, as you can probably see. And there's a big bolt that goes right through the lot of that. Now I've got adjustable bolt that goes through this one. And a normal bolt, nuts and bolt that goes through there. The bolt is captive on there for that. You adjust the camber in and out. So tomorrow, when I get back from my job, I'm going to crack on with this. And I'm going to get ready to go back on the car. Can't go back on the car yet because I've got to take everything out of the back. Well, look at that then. I take this back off because I forgot that I'd seen this space in the middle. We'll put it back on now. Put the shock on. This is torqued up, this is torqued up, this is torqued up. And the disc, the hub is torqued up and the disc bolt is torqued up. That's basically ready to go in the car now. I've made a purchase today. I bought a full John Cooper Works Aero side skirt kit. So the actual side skirts, the mounting plate that goes underneath, and all the clips and bolts, wherever they are, clips I think. So the clips and everything are brand new, so is the underside mounting plate, and the skirts are used. They're really good nick, but they are red. So I'm gonna have to get them obviously painted. What's supposed to be there? Don't know. That's a bit odd. So yeah, just stick all them on. I don't know whether to get them painted first. I think I'd like to. I'll get the bumper painted as well. So I can put them on while in the garage, can't I? It's coming along. I'm going to text Stephen now to see where my engine is. Can't be long. It must be ready soon. We'll see now. That's looking really good. My paint was supposed to turn up from Amazon today, but it didn't. It said Friday. Today is Friday. So I assume it's going to come. Well, they got to 10 o'clock, or half an hour, I suppose. Otherwise, it'll come tomorrow. And then I'll give that the same treatment then, so I'll have two ready to go on. I can tell you, I bought a new subframe as well. So the new subframe is coming. Complete rear subframe. Second hand, but it looks mint. So I'm going to give it a rub down and paint anyway. But it's better clean all the rust off the one I've got. So I'll put that, I'll connect this to that with the shocks and stuff. I'm going to have to take mine off and put the anti-roll bar and everything on. I haven't got new anti-roll bar bushes, I don't think. I've got the trail lamp bushes for here, but I don't remember ordering anti-roll bar bushes. I'll have to have a look, and if I haven't, I'll get some.
Chris.
Good job. Right, this is my engine back. It's looking sharp. Fair play. This bit's always rusty behind the supercharger. So the plan now is to get the clutch on first. That's the first job. And then mount the ancillaries that go on the back. And then get it in the car. I can't remember where it all goes though. That's a problem. Okay, so the clutch is on. It's all torqued up and lined up. I'm now trying to put the oil filter housing on. I cleaned it all up, cleaned out the inside. Oh, I need to give it another clean. I keep cleaning and seeing more stuff all the time. But I can't find the gaskets. There's a gasket goes around there. And there's gaskets then that go around there. I know they're round and they fit into oval shape. And I've got this new then oil cooler to replace the old oil cooler. And there's one of the old O-rings. And I've got a new pipe work as well. I can't find the gaskets. The spare ones, I got two sets of them. Oh, what do I do? What is that? That is crankshaft oil seal. End up with two of them. And I've got two rock cover gaskets, intake manifold and exhaust manifold, but I've got no oil cooler seals. Damn. Right, I've searched everywhere for these gaskets. I haven't got them. So I've got these gaskets. I'm going to oil filter, I knew that. And I'm going to the gasket. And I've got these. So I bought an oil filter gasket off Amazon. And I bought this gasket off Amazon. And they come tomorrow. But I can't find these. So, why doesn't it come with the oil cooler like? Bit silly, really. But what can you do? Tell you what, it's a nightmare. I went to put the alternator on. Couldn't put it on, got to put the supercharger on first. Realised then you've got to put the knock sensor on before you put the supercharger on. And it's also much easier to get the crank position sensor on before the supercharger on, but you can do it afterwards. So I'm going to put the inlet manifold on now. I realised that this is in the way. And you can't get the bolts in the inlet manifold on. So in other words, I've got to take the alternator off now, take the supercharger off, put the inlet manifold on. Can't fit the inlet manifold, right? This is broken. I have ordered a new one. I don't know why it's taking so long to come. This is on the new one, and it looks like it's got bolts. And it looks like someone's tried to take it off in the past, and they probably snapped. Same with this, I think, right? So I think if I drill them out, and I can sacrifice the old one to put this back on. But I've just noticed this. The casting broken there. So I'm scuppered. I have to wait now until the new one comes. Right? And the reason I was doing all this, because I was going to put this on after the engine was in. I thought I want to do something, I could at least put the pulleys and everything on. So they're coming tomorrow. Sorry, that's coming tomorrow from Amazon. Our new oil filter, our new oil filter housing seal. So I can put that on because I want to get the back of the engine done so I can get it in. Because once that's in, I can put the engine in then, can't I? What's that then? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. Start motor obviously goes in there. Oh, that's the low mounting bracket. It's hard work, I tell you what, mind. It's so long stuck apart, I can't remember it goes back together. Water pump is on, temperature sensor is on, the oil cap on. Oh, and the more stuff I put on, the heavier I'm making the engine as well to lift it. That's the gasket. Now does it go in that way? Or does it go in that way? Fits both ways, but I got this dent here. I don't know. Oh, I think I put muscle in my back and my neck. I basically lifted this engine on my own from there to there. This did go up, mind. I did bring it up to this level, but I couldn't drag it to sort of lift it. And it was a hell of a knobber. But anyway, it's on. I didn't drop it, which is a bonus. So then I've wiggled the engine backwards as far as I can. My mate Luke said he'd come and give me a hand when I'm actually putting it in. But I don't want to drag him up here just for that. I wrecked my dipstick yesterday by the leg of this sitting on it and breaking it. But I've ordered a new one, that's coming next couple of days. I'm going to lift this gearbox. I've lifted this on my own before. It is heavy, but I'm going to get that now on there and hopefully align it and bolt it up. Wish me luck. Bit stumped now, I can't remember how this goes. So I'm going to have to watch a few YouTube videos now. But I need a rest, that's so fucking heavy. Stickless. Can't remember how it goes. think it's got to be turned another 45 degrees. But that makes it higher. So the engine's too low. So I may have to block the engine up to give it the clearance. It's hard work, I tell you what. Right, Amazon said between 5:45 and 7:45 my deliveries should turn up. It's not bad, is it? So I've got two of these. I don't know why they come in a pack of two, but they do. I've got the oil seal for the filter housing and the oil filter. So let's get this on. It's bizarre shape seal, and it's 3 bolts. 2 are short and 1 is long. The long one obviously goes through that bit of cast in there, and the short one goes through those 2 bits of the cast in. It'll only go on one way because there's like a funny shape to it. So it'll only go on that way, I think it is. Will it go on that way? Don't know. Is it that way? I think it's that way because there's 2 holes there, look. 3 actually, and those 3 there. So that's the way it goes on, like that. So let's get it on. I need 2 hands. Okay, so the oil filter housing's on and torqued up. Now, don't know if it goes on that way or that way. Let's see how we look now. In fact, I clean the lid first. It's kind of obvious which way it went in the end because that fits onto a big spigot. So that's obviously going to fit on a small spigot. And it holds in. I'm going to change the seal now because I've got a new one. Just in there. And put it on. Done. 25 Newton meters. Same as the other bolts. Right. I can't put this on now until I get the new seals. I got the new one. Where is it? Somewhere. Oh, here. So that is the old one. And that is the new one. New pipes. Obviously now I got to put the new O-rings in when I get them. A few doublers, spares of seals. Will you look at that? It's in. These are all torqued. These are torqued. I'm missing 2 bolts there. I'm missing 2 bolts here. I'm going to touch all these in. I've obviously got I bought a new intake manifold. When that comes, I can put that on. I have to clean it up first. And then I can put my supercharger on. And then I can put my alternator on. And then I can put the power steering, the aircon pump on. I need a new clutch pipe to go from there to there. I worked out that goes there for the octopus. I've not worked out anything else yet. Bloody lot to it, isn't it? Oh, they're injectors. Definitely injectors. That's going to go there. I'm going to clean it up and earth it. I've got the old water pump housing on there. And the new one's on as well. Didn't realise how little bloody space I got in here. But I can get at it, can I? I can get at it all. Oh, in fact, he looks like he goes there, look. Does, doesn't he? Do you reckon? Luke helped me put the engine in, he did. Yeah, cheers, Luke. I'll take him off and paint him up and he'll go there. Yeah. Things, you could just work out with it, or things go, can't you? I'll work it out. I've had enough for tonight now. That's a big job done. I was hefty when we used this trolley, which my mate Stephen lent me. Oh, what do you look at that? It's the bollocks now. Oh, there's the third salad, isn't there? The new one. The picture on the back. Oh, fuck, right, that's it for tonight now. Shaft. Massive milestone. The bottom's not secure, so the engine's rocking. But that's a good thing, gives you a chance to put everything on. This was quite tough to get in, wasn't it?
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, and they've marked it out a little bit now, but it's all right.
Especially when you put it the wrong way around.
Yeah, put it the wrong way around first, we did. But it's like everything. 1 step forward, 2 step forward, 1 back, innit? So that means you're moving forward. Happy days.